Teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37th. You talk about this Jets defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First down, Dolphins.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Achane on the counter. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, that's it. Watch it, Oscar. Out, out. Step.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Patterson's kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. looking to put a drive together.
Hey, extend. Here we go. Right.
Now Hall to start the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Fields now to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 58, which is that? You got west side zip. Right.
Now Fields. It's caught. Smith. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
Here we go, side. Go.
Straight ahead is Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 5:51. 12 go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, 331. Test. Touch right. Hey, 5:51. I got him. Sit high.
They'll run with Hall. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7. Dolphins 3.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Couple of Alabama guys there. 2 at a waddle for the Miami first.
First down, Dolphins.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Tua on 4th down. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Don't jump. Hey, can. 319, get set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. All right.
On play action, Fields rolling to his right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Fields going to change things up here.
11. West side zip. Hey, can. Tonight.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up, turn around, turn. Hey, can. Delta. Right.
Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Second and 10. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 10.
Can. Here we go. No mas. Punch right. Press. Punch. Delta. Right.
To throw is Fields. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Green 19. Hey, going out right here.
They'll run with Hall. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
11. Let him go. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have regained the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the gun, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
You got, hey, can.
Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Chip Smith. Blue 58. Hey,
Out of the gun, Fields. This one deep for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And off the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson Wilson, 68 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now Folk for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Jets 21, Dolphins 10.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Let's go. 18.
Again, it's Achane. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Third and 2.
Ready. 18.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Tua going to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
All right. Ready? 32 stand. TX.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here we go. All right.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, going out. Here we go. Go.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Angel. Tonight.
A give running right is Hall. And he's going to be met.